Black girls do swim. The swimming pool is my happy place. From my very first swim lesson at Jackie Robinson Park in Harlem, I felt free in the water. I've taken classes and gone to swim camps all over New York City. I was even on a New York City Parks Department swim team. I was about to enter my freshman year of high school when my parents decided to move our family from Harlem to a house in the suburbs. I won't lie, I was pretty unhappy about leaving my friends and my neighborhood. But then I saw the pool. My new school has an Olympic-sized pool and a serious swim team, so I was really pumped to try out for the varsity swim team. And I made it. My new coach, Coach Jesse, is great, and I love being on the swim team. However, there are some things I don't love. In New York City, I swam with all kinds of kids, black, white, Dominican, Indian, Jewish. It didn't matter what you looked like, as long as you were willing to give it your all in the pool. But at my new school, I'm the only black girl on the swim team. Everyone works really hard and we cheer each other on, but there are times when I know I don't exactly fit. Sometimes I see the other girls staring at my hair as I tuck my twists under my school caps, under the school swim caps. It does take some effort. Mom tells me my teammates don't mean anything by staring. It's just that my hairstyle is unfamiliar to them, but it makes me uncomfortable anyway. At swim meets, it's easy for me to find my parents in the stands since they are usually the only black people in the crowd. I know parents are there to support everyone on our team, but it feels weird not to see any other black people there. I do think things are beginning to change. Last month, Coach Jesse invited Dana Evans, a private swim coach, to join us at practice. The two of them had been teammates on the swim team at Stanford University, my dream school. When I saw Coach Dana, a beautiful black woman with hair and hips like mine, I couldn't wait to talk to her. Coach Dana watched our workout. During the session, she complimented me on my freestyle technique and gave me tips on improving my flip turns. After practice, she stayed around and answered lots of questions about private coaching and the college recruiting process. I had my own questions for Coach Dana. Can I get to Stanford if my parents can't afford a private coach? Are there swim clubs for black people in this area? How do you keep the chlorine from drying out your hair? But I did not want to ask those questions in front of my teammates. When I finished changing after practice, I noticed Coach Dana sitting alone in Coach Jesse's office, so I knocked on the door. "Hi, Coach Dana," I said. "Hello, Regina," she replied. "You did a great job in practice today." "Thank you," I said, blushing. "How do you like being on the team, Regina?" I wasn't sure how to answer. I didn't want her to think that I disliked the team, but I kept remembering swimming with my friends in Harlem, where being a black girl in the pool was just normal. Coach Dana sensed my hesitation. "It's okay, Regina," she said. "Coach Jesse asked me to talk to you. She understands that coming from New York City, this isn't an easy transition for you. She also thinks you have a lot of potential and she wants you to succeed." When I looked into Coach Dana's eyes, I saw kindness and caring. I felt that I could just trust her. Well, first of all, I really like Coach Jesse. She makes us work hard, but I like that she pushes me. I want to get better and help the swim team. Help the team win. I'm so glad to hear that. I love to swim, and I feel like the swimming part of being on the team is going just fine. It's the other stuff, I said. "What other stuff?" "Well, I get funny looks sometimes when I'm taking my swim caps on and off because it can be hard to get it over my hair. And my suit, man, I'm so tired of wedgies." Coach Dana laughed. "Those suits are not made for girls with hips like ours, that's for sure." I was happy that we wore the knee-length suits at Stanford, and I'm hopeful that your school district will make that change next year. "Wow, I hope so." I paused, biting my tongue. Should I go on? But another thing for me is just looking up in the stands and knowing that me and my parents are the only black people in the whole place. I know everybody is rooting for us and all of us, but I wish there were more black swimmers. Coach Dana nodded. "I completely understand. I've been the only one on the team in the pool sometimes in the whole building for most of my swim career. And there are still very few black elite swim coaches. But things are changing, Regina. And girls like you give me hope. You could definitely become a Division I prospect if you just keep working hard, of course." I'm sure it would help to have a support structure. That's what I need, I said. I don't want to have to ask my parents to take me back to Harlem just so I can be around other black girl swimmers. Coach Dana smiled. Well, that's one of the reasons Coach Jesse wanted me to talk to you. I've created an organization called Black Girls Do Swim for black female swimmers from ages 6 to 18. We are all about providing community and support for one another, so you don't feel like you're the only one out there. And know this, Regina, you're not. What? I burst out. When did this group meet? How do I join? Coach Dana gave me all the information. I was excited, so excited that I called Mom the second I left the office. Fortunately, my parents were as pleased about Black Girls Do Swim as I was. I bet they were secretly happy about meeting other black swim parents. When I arrived at my first BGDS meeting, I couldn't believe there were so many other black girls, let alone black girl swimmers, in my new hometown. Over the next month, I went to 2 more meetings and quickly became friends with 2 of the girls, LaShawn, a sophomore at our rival school, and Corey, who was a freshman like me in another school in our district. After the first meeting, I told Coach Jesse that I had joined Black Girls Do Swim, and she said she was delighted. At our meet the following weekend, when I looked up in the stands for my parents, I was thrilled to see Coach Dana and half of my BGDS crew there. It felt so great to have a cheering section. During that meet, I swam my best time of the season, and I knew it was all because I could feel the energy from my new friends, rooting for me to do my very best. Black girls like you are a key part of the future of swimming, Coach Dana had told me when we first met. Now, thanks to her, Coach Jesse, and Black Girls Do Swim, I'm more focused than ever on becoming the very best swimmer I can be.